Welcome back, ladies and gents. This is my fourth attempt to get this to function properly. I did one entire full episode after checking the volume and recording was working properly. And then at the end of the hour, it only had 1 minute and 8 seconds. And then the next two times that I've tried this, again, it stops after about 1 minute. It just stops on its own. I'm not pressing any buttons. I don't know what's going on. I've looked at all the settings. I've checked everything I can check. I've reinstalled the drivers. I've reinstalled the game. I'm going to try this. I made some changes in the session that I thought I was recording. I deleted the house over there, moved it, decided I wanted it over here. And also during that recording session that I did a lot of stuff, I took all the plants out here, went back to the store and noticed that I was missing one plant, which was pineapple. I only had 7. Well, there's actually 8 plants. So what I did was I came back, and after taking everything out, I replanted each one of these, as you see laid out here on the ground. Pineapple and pumpkin and pepper and watermelon and tomatoes, strawberry, grape, and cabbage. And then I just let them grow. I took note of how they grew. And in the meantime, while time was just passing, I had destroyed this house and started rebuilding it over here. You can see I put some assets in here, 217 concrete, 75 metal, and one wood plank already. And then, of course, I harvested the bees all the time. So I am up to $7,300 while I was letting that time pass and just letting these items grow. And then I found out basically which one. I think I've got to sell these. Yeah, I've got to go to the store and sell these. So I found out that grapes are strawberries are the way to go if you're just doing it for money. They grow the fastest, and you get 4 every growth cycle, so you get more growth cycles. Even though they may not fetch the highest individual price when you look at the time frame, cost, opportunity, so forth and so on, it's strawberries in my opinion. And I have that written down, and I have been alt-tabbing to my notepad, but I'm not going to do that this time because it's possibility that's what's causing my recording to stop. I may not, it may be what's doing that, so I'm not going to alt-tab and show that to you, but it was strawberries that was the best. So I'm just going to attempt to get this video done, finally. Where did that go? Oh, it's in my hands. I'm not, first person was throwing me there. No, that didn't work right either. Let's try this again. Now I'm flustered after having to do this so many times. And I've been putting in a huge amount of hours in Transport Fever 2. Let's see here. I want to sell all of this stuff. That's another $1,236. I don't want to sell the barrel, though. Used to be it didn't automatically sell the barrel, but notice now something has changed, and the barrel is there to sell. So you cannot hit sell all. You're going to wind up selling the barrel. So I don't want to sell the barrels, which I mistakenly did previously. For some reason, in the past, I could put the barrels there and nothing, it would not sell the barrels, or I could set the basket there and it would not sell the basket. But now, I don't know what changed in the game, but now it's selling the baskets and the barrels. So I have to keep that in mind. Also, there was one comment on maybe the last video or the one before, I don't remember now, that I could park my vehicle in there and sell everything out of it. And I did do that in the last video, and that's how I discovered that it sold the barrels and everything in the vehicle. So I had to rebuy new barrels. But I guess it's a good thing if you're in a hurry. Just pull the vehicle in there and just select what you want to sell. So that was I appreciate that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload these honey barrels, and then I'm going to go buy the stuff I need to complete that house. Imagine after all these attempts, those honeybees are ready to go again. But I'm not gonna mess with them right now. I will check them. Nope, they're at 84%. Okay. Let me go buy some product. I need 148 concrete, 65 metal, and 63 planks. Now, I've got enough logs back there stocked for planks, but when it's a large quantity like this, I'm just going to buy them from the store. And I'll save those logs that I have for, like building a beehive if I only need 15, for example. Well, I'm not going to build any more beehives, but in case I decide to move them, like I decided to move the house. All right, what are you going to do, buddy? If only the wheels turning actually made the vehicle turn. It'd be a wonderful thing, wouldn't it? Now, what would be great is if I could park my vehicle here, and then as I buy the things, they automatically stack in the vehicle. I bet that doesn't happen. I bet I'm going to try it, though. It's more just for, I know it's not going to work, but hey, why not give it a try? Okay, we need 148 concrete. So there's 100, 150. I need 65 metal. So there's 50, 60, 70. And I need 64 planks. Do I need 64 planks? No, I need 63. Wooden plank times 8, and they're $32. So that's 16, 32. I think I clicked enough times. I'll check it. That's $1,700. Now what we've got here is 72 planks, and that'll be fine. 3, 1, yeah, I think that's everything I need. Check out 1,700, 1,738 down. Still leaves me with 6,700, and this is going to be interesting if all this stacks. I think I want to start with the. I don't think the wood's gonna. I'm going to try the wood. Why not? I don't think, if I put the wood in first, I don't think it's all going to stack. Again, it's just at the wrong angle, just slightly at the wrong. I wish you could just turn slightly. Like in Transport Fever 2, scrolling the mouse wheel is what turns this here in this game and in Transport Fever 2. But if you press Shift in Transport Fever, it moves it just a little bit at a time. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything here. So I got some room there that I can't use. I'm going to stack these as much as I can. I need to be able to see. Okay. It's probably not going to. It's not going to look pretty, but hopefully, I can stack as many on here as I can. Is that it? Is that just 3? Yep, I think that's it. Only 3. All right, well. Yeah, not going to get any more than 3. I didn't even see this stuff over here. Well, I'll get all the wood and maybe all the concrete. can I stack this on top? That would be ideal if I could just stack that on top. Oh, no, I don't think. Oh, let me try something. It'll be just a little odd, and I'll stick that in there. And that's a 10. That's a 50. Oh no, is this going to work? No, come on, just let me have that one. Nope, not going to let me do it. All right, I'm going to have to come back. I'm getting desperate here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that was on the ground. I thought maybe I could set it there and, use a tie-down strap to... Should be able to put them on the top. I just saw... Oh, that was underneath. On that... Those are not really roll bars. They don't look sturdy enough to actually be roll bars. But probably where you can put a canopy if it's raining. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, so I'll go take this stuff. Hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. There we go. I might as well take that out. It does look goofy. Hello, car, just sitting there doing nothing. I don't recall that noise, the tire squeal. Has that always been there? That particular noise, I don't recall hearing that before. But I don't think there's many updates to the game. Ooh, all right. We're just going to plop all this stuff right in there. Just want to turn around where I can access all of it. Oh, I got to do this one at a time? Yep. If I'd have known that, I'd have started at the back already. I guess I forgot from when I built the greenhouse. I might wind up chopping that tree down. We'll see. Looks like each one of these is only taken one plank to fill out each wall piece, which seems a little odd. I've got 8 planks on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 1 plank per wall. Interesting. I guess they didn't really want to go haywire. Or you could say that the actual planks represent more than just one plank. Maybe each plank represents 10 or something like that. They just did it to decrease the amount of power the game has to use or things it has to render, so forth and so on. Let's go back here, build a stairwell. I wonder if that roof is... Nope, it's something else, maybe metal. Yeah, it's just the frame or the supports that is wood, apparently. I think I'd probably need to build get the floor built. Oh. I don't want to fall. Well, maybe this will work. Maybe I can just walk on these beams. Obviously, I can. I'm doing it. I don't think there's... Okay. I was going to say I don't think I would suffer damage from jumping down there, and I did not. All right, get up there. Come on, I just walked up there. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. All right. I don't think anything might be too high, even though it says press E to insert. All right, let's try something different. Let's try the floor, which probably concrete, eh? Foundation. I think that's glass. Is that glass? Yeah, that's glass. All right, there's the floor. Let's throw some metal in there. Oh, I didn't bring any of the metal. Okay, I don't think... Apparently, I can't reach... Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Ooh. Barely can reach that. Cannot reach the roof. So I'm going to have to... Maybe that one piece over there. That one wall. Although I think... Let's see. This piece right here. Nope. Can't even jump up and reach. Okay, so I'm going to have to put the metal in to build the floor so I can go upstairs. Let me try one more time to go upstairs. Ah, there we go. Got the successful jump that time. That's everything. Is that all the wood pieces? I think that's all the wood pieces. All right, let's put the wood over here. Actually, I wanted that piece to be on the bottom since it's a partial. Put that on top. Okay, now I just need the... well, I need two more... Oh, you know what? I bet it's the steps. 2 more pieces of wood, it says, and I bet it's the steps here. Yes. And 1 more piece of wood. Oh, I think there was a step back here also. Yes, there it is. Oh, no, that's not how that works. Okay, now that's all the wood and all the concrete. Now I just need to go get the metal. And what I don't like is when I was originally putting this in, I had raised it up higher so that there was a crawl space underneath, and it had some nice skirting. But now I see it's not there. So apparently about the 4th time I tried, second or third time I tried to do it, I was frustrated and I just plopped it down best I could. And that's everything. Let's take this. Put it back there and go back and get that metal while there's still daylight. Bumper cars. Well, you think the normal mechanics are bad. Try bumping into a vehicle like that. Driving mechanics I'm talking about. I guess that sound has always been there, but it doesn't, for some reason I don't remember that. That tire squeal like that particular sound of tire squeal. That's 10. We want to do the 50 first. Just because I like the largest quantity being on the bottom. Is that everything? Wait a minute. That's only 70. 50, 60, 70. I needed... Oh, yeah, I only needed 65. That's fine. I was thinking I needed 75. No bear. Thank goodness. All right. Left turn, Clyde. Again, in the movie he says right turn. I know. Oh, just barely missed that. Come on. Is it possible the handling has gotten worse? Actually, I do want to do the 50 first. Because if I'm going to leave a partial, I don't want to leave a partial out of the 50. I leave 5 out of this. All right, I think that's it. That's the house done. Can I go in it, though? I just want to make sure everything's complete. I was curious what this was going to be, and it's just, there's nothing. I didn't know what this was going to be, but it's actually just nothing. Even though it had a green outline right here, it showed a base, a foundation. Let's see if I can go inside. Yeah. I'm going in the first person. What is this? An entertainment room. Darts. Radiator. I'm not a fan of those style of what I call European radiators, European heaters. I don't like those. I'm not turning the radio on because the last time I did that, the YouTube slapped me. Even though my channel's not monetized and not even set up to be monetized. I'm not profiting at all. Look at this, is an Atari 20. Well, it's not, but it's basically an Atari 2600. It could be the 5200. I had one of those in the 70s. I say the 70s. Was it the 70s? I think it was the late 70s, an Atari. Because before that, I had a Telstar Ranger and a couple of other things. I was trying to read that. Nightmare. I think that says Nightmare. And that one says, I think that one says Catch a Loser. Can I squat in this game? Yeah, okay. There we go. Catch a Lover. Oh, wait a minute. Now that's not good because why is that dog? I don't even want to speculate on that. Okay. Yeah, this is Nightmare. New Game Electronics. What was that? Something. Oh, I want to turn on the TV, but I'm worried about the sound. Let me turn on the... There we go. Oh, that's so bright. Can I turn that one on? Is there a light switch? There. What am I standing? Come on, Joe. Let me get out of first person again. If I can. There we go. Okay. Anything else here interactable? By the way, that's a terrible place for a register to be. Normal people would call that, well, normal. Your layman would call that a vent, but we call that, in the industry, that's called a register. And that's a terrible location for it to be when you think of airflow and so forth and so on. Is that horses? That's horses. And I don't know. Oh, that's an old phonograph, an old record player. I don't know if you'd call that a phonograph or not, but that's definitely an old record player. Oh yeah, there's something about records. I grabbed. But again, I don't have an inventory. I don't know what to do about it. But I grabbed a couple of records since I've been playing, and someone even commented, "I see you found the records," but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. That's an old windmill. What does that say? 72 Hours by Peter something. The Red Sky. Agriculture. Now, there's a good book to see here. You should see some on animals also. There's another one that says agriculture. This one says the ghost car. Agriculture. What did that say? The Thorny Path. Wrong Roads by Jason Goods. I can't, that's Goodl? Gon? I can't tell what that letter is after the L. This is 1967. Good year. 1967 was a good year. See, you just know. I've got to look at these. I think if you've watched my videos by now, you know I've got to look at these. That one, this one right here says, what does that say? Abandoned cities. Physics. Mechanics. That's interesting. I can't tell what that one is. The sky is night. I don't know what that says. It's not niter. It's something ER. The sky is higher, maybe? The sky is higher. Maybe that's an H. It's real faded. In simple physics. Oh, I wish I could go down lower because I want to see the bottom shelf. It's another red sky, which is much easier to view than that one because it's not upside down. More physics. That one right there, that big black one, what does that say? I can't tell. Is there another one? Is it somewhere else, the same book, so that I can see it better? It's thick. Let's try over here. Maybe this one? That's not the same book. That says The Rose, I think. Maybe not. The Horse. HORSE. Okay. There's that black book. That says Wrong Road. Oh, that's Wrong Roads. Okay. What is this one right here with the blue label? Oh, Abandoned Cities. I've already seen that. 72 Hours. That's the book that's laying over somewhere. There's a book laying somewhere that said 72 hours. Oh, it's probably right here. Right there. Yeah. And this one right here, I wish I could see what... I think this one right here, same thing. The... Tweezy? Looks like Storm or Stone. I don't know what that says. It's too... I can't see it. Oh, well. All right. All right. I've got to hit this just for a moment. Switch channel. Scroll. All right. Real estate. Automobiles. So there's two channels. Real estate channel. Now here's the thing. I remember there being a real estate office at the beginning of the game. Now I'm going to check out the rest of the house. L, right? For like, oh, that doesn't help any. But it's better. Oh, it's nighttime. You know what? I'm going to I'm going to... Ah, is there a bed in here? Can I sleep in here? There is a bed. Oh, there you go. Hold Edith. I'm going to sleep and then wait till daylight. What's he? Oh, he's got his light on his head. All right, get up. Is it daytime? Oh, no. I got to wait till 8 o'clock to 2000. But this looks like I would say this was a kid's room. Where's the light switch? That's a terrible light. Yeah, there's a kitty cat. Drawing of a bird. Nothing hanging from the ceiling. I guess I say this is a kid's room, but this is an easel for painting. But you can't see what's being painted. So I guess these are paintings and not drawings. More horses. Art stay set. Dr. I think this is Dr. Paint's art stay set. I don't see anything else that appears to be interactive. The clock says 1500, but it's 1934. So this definitely don't have the realism of Red Dead. And I cannot get into the mirror to see. I don't think anything's... Yeah, that thing's in the way, so you can't use the mirror. Let's check out the other bedroom. I want to sleep through the night, though. I'm just waiting. It's now 1939, so I'm just waiting until it be 2000. This has got to be another bedroom, right? $1967. Another painting. Yeah, the mirrors don't work. "72 hours runs a red sky. The horse, abandoned cities." The universal method. And those two, I cannot see what they are. This clock shows the exact same time as the other clock, and it's wrong. Almost times I can sleep through the night. Turn on that light. And turn on that light. You can't turn on the ceiling fan? Nope. Okay, 7 minutes. Not real time, but game time. Is there not a bathroom in this house? Or did I didn't explore well, it doesn't matter. We're fixing to have. I would say this is the children's room. There's two beds. I guess I didn't notice it before. Two beds here, so that's the children's room. And this is the parents' room. You know what this house doesn't have is air conditioners. Again, I think these devs are European, aren't they? Because like in England, air conditioners are not really a thing. All right, let's sleep through the night. All right, it's daylight, so let's go down and check out, even though I can still hear crickets, the rest of the house. I thought it'd be a little lighter in here. Wait a minute. Light switch. Light. Okay, what do we got over here? Oh, that's the record player, right? E to remove tone arm. E to set record. Mixed volume 1. This is not going to go well, I think. Close the cover. How do you get it to play? Okay. I don't know how to turn it on. It's interactive, so it's got to be able to set record and switch. Turn on. All right, switch track. Oh, no, turn it off. Off, that's all I wanted. It does work. I'll let YouTube slap me again, I suppose. All right, that looks like... Now, on the surface, it just looks like a bird. But if you actually pay attention, that's depicting falconry. See, he's holding his hand out there for the bird to perch on. And I'm guessing this right here could be the hood that the falcon wears. That's just what I'm getting out of that picture by looking at it. I could be totally wrong, but when I look at that picture, I don't think of just a bird flying. I picture someone having a falcon or a bird of prey who they've taught to answer to commands. That's what I see. Of course, I don't think there's any birds in the game that you can... A snow globe without snow. Oh, I can... That is bright. That does not look like a fire at all. Not even close. Well, that clock has a different time than the other two. It's still not right, though. There's something plugged into that outlet, but there's no wire running from it. It's just a plug without an actual cable. Let's turn this on. What am I standing on? It reminds me of Arthur, always jumping on things. This is obviously the kitchen. This a bathroom? No, a pantry, I would say, for stocking things. Is there not a light in here? There we go. You would think that if you would be able to go to the store and buy stuff, but you don't need food or water. There's not a bathroom in this house. Why would they design a house without a bathroom? Unless I'm just missing it. Nutcracker. That's interesting. It seems like that would be a bathroom right there. But there's only 2 doors up here, and each one's a bedroom. Wow. Okay, so you do not have a bathroom in your home. I wonder if there's an outhouse. I mean, it's a modern house. Well, modern is a relative term, but meaning it's not an old log cabin or anything like that. It should have a bathroom in it. All right, now, I've got that out of the way. See that light coming through the indoor light coming through the walls? The same thing I mentioned about this light. When you turn it on, you can see it through the walls, which is no good. This pineapple is ready to harvest, so let's put it right there. And I'm just going to remove that. Is that the last thing I need to remove? Nope, these grapes. I'll harvest the grapes, but I want to get this. Okay. And remove that. That's everything done there. Now, I guess I'll take this. I had this set up because this is where I was sleeping, just letting the time pass while I was watching YouTube on one of the other computers. So what I want to do now is go ahead and take these things to the store. Honey will be ready, but also I said in the last, the one that didn't work, as I forgot how to change. Like right now, the strawberries is highlighted, but I want to change something else, and it's just scroll wheel. I don't know why I forgot that, but if you scroll, you can just scroll down and pick. Like if you just wanted grapes, you could pick the grapes, I think. I'm picking the entire thing up. it worked. I did it once. I did it before and it was working. But right now, it's maybe I got the, no. Well, anyway, I don't feel like fooling with it right now. But I did get it to work once. I could scroll through, and I don't remember how I did it now. Set you right there, and you on top. We'll get the melon, get all this stuff, and take it to the store. Let me get out of first person. That watermelon looks so good. I will tell you that, though. I could go for a watermelon right now. Even though typically that's something you have on a sunny summer afternoon. I think that's it. Let me go ahead and grab this. I'm just going to... no, you can't set it. I was going to set it. I was thinking it would stay. Okay. I'm pretty sure the bees are ready to be harvested, but I'm also pretty sure I probably don't have room for them. Let me make... Let's try some rearranging here. Can I get 4 honey barrels in there? Maybe I should try it from this way. No, let me get that pineapple out of the way. There we go. Now I'll put the pumpkin on top of that. Can I put the pineapple on top of there also? I don't think so. Oh, yes. That reminds me of something. I don't know why, but it reminds me of something. Some kind of animated character, I think. And let me turn the melon sideways to maximize. And put this right. Will that stack on the watermelon? I don't know why. You know, look at that. That will stack. 2 round things will stack, but I can't stack wood or anything else. Okay, I want to get into it. All right, this is almost full. Let me move this out of the way. Turn that back on. I did buy... I may have mentioned this already, but I did buy 1 more honey barrel. I had to... I accidentally sold all of them when I was selling honey. So when I rebought the barrels, I just bought 1 more. So that now I have 5 honey barrels. Oh, you know what? I bet that's not... There. Let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. It was just sitting there. I don't think it was hooked in. There's 1. Like I said, I can't imagine having 30 beehives. I guess if you were playing multiplayer and you had someone with you helping you, I just wouldn't want to deal with 30 beehives. In this game, no. I just don't think there's anything to spend that amount. What could you possibly spend that much money on? It seems like after a week you'd have bought everything. And if you use it to buy animals, I suppose the animals would be making money themselves, right? I wish I could. That reminds me of something with a pineapple head. I just can't. I can't quite place it. I don't know if it was something that was animated or it was just some kind of dumb movie. Like like Tropic Thunder or something like that. Something with Jack Black in it. I don't know. But it just seems familiar. Speaking of Jack Black, he's got a new movie out that's, I think it's only on Paramount Plus, and that was the last thing I watched while I had that 30-day free trial of Paramount Plus. It's called Dear Santa, and the premise is a dyslexic kid writes a letter to Santa, but he spells it Satan, and it goes to hell, and then Jack Black answers the letter, pretending to be Santa, though. It's not, the acting is atrocious. It's not the best vehicle for Jack Black. I mean, he's got his typical comedy stunts and skits in it, but it's not a great. I watched it because it was free, but it's not something I would have paid to go and see. But of course, you don't know that until you see it. Because typically, I do like Jack Black, except for his recent political drama that he and his partner had. I will say he was much better in the early days, or when he was younger, I guess. But that's true of a lot of comedians. Like Jim Carrey, I read that Jim Carrey is coming out of retirement. I didn't even know he was in retirement. But he says he needs the money. I don't know if he was just joking or not. But apparently he's in the... I don't watch any of these movies, the Sonic movies. But I guess there's a Sonic 3, and he's in it. I don't know if he was in the other two, because like I said, Sonic is... I just don't care about Sonic. It's not something I watch. I just don't watch cartoons in general. I may have mentioned this once before. The only cartoon I've ever watched as an adult outside of the Roadrunner and Daffy Duck, that kind of stuff, is Archer, the spy. That's funny. And I don't have any problems watching that. But H. John Benjamin is the guy that voices Archer, and he's doing commercials now that Archer's over with. And it's just very odd to hear, like a Geico commercial or something like that with the pigeons, talking pigeons in it, and one of them is Archer talking. It's very, very odd. Just can't separate that voice from Archer. And that's a problem, I guess, when people are typecast. Even when you're only a voice... Well, I say only. I don't know if he's only a voice artist. He may have actually done things. I don't know. But I'm only familiar with him because of Archer. H. John Benjamin. I do believe that's his name. But I think forevermore he's going to be known as Archer. Get in there. Is that my fifth one? Yep. All right, well, we're going to have 5 full. That's $1,500. There we go. Plus whatever the vegetables bring. And this is only 37. Well, that's better than 72. Also been watching, I don't pay, I think I've probably said this before also, I grew up watching TV that had commercials. It was free. You didn't pay for anything. So I don't pay for TV, but I have been watching, I watch the free channels like Freevee and Tubi, Tubi, and on Tubi I've been watching a show called Black Sails, which is a prequel to Treasure Island, and it sets up Treasure Island. It's got 4 seasons before it was done. And I don't know if it was canceled or they just ran, they ran the gamut. But I'm still in the first season, and I'm enjoying it. There was the main character was a fellow I recognized, and I couldn't quite place him. And then it dawned on me, his name is Toby something. He may be a British actor, but he is the fella who played the father in the remake of Lost in Space. I think Lost in Space was on Netflix just a few years ago. They did a remake of the old Lost in Space sci-fi series, and he plays the father in it. That's where I recognized him from. I can't remember his last name's Toby something. But to see him as a pirate is a little odd. Let's see if it wants to sell the barrels and the basket again. No. Okay, this time it doesn't want to sell the barrels and the basket. I don't know what was different about last time. All right, so let's sell the honey. There's a delay there. I want to make sure. All right, so the pineapple's $30, but it's very slow growing. The pumpkin is $10, and it's you'd have to get more, but you can see here the grapes is what took the longest, and they're $20 each, and you get 3 of them, which is $60, but it still doesn't beat the strawberries, because you would get, I think, 4. It's only $16 for one harvest, but you get 4 harvests in the time it would take you to get one of these. So that would be $64 for the strawberries. So basically, I do believe the strawberries are the way to go. All right, this is all. Yeah, I can sell all of that. And I do not want to sell the egg basket. Hopefully it didn't grab it did not. Okay. Still got my barrels. Oh, I think I got to put that into, oops. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to fit. I'm going to run to the gas station. I'm going to refill the jerry can. And I think that's it. I think I figured out now that tower, when I'm sitting there at the store, no, it's not that tower. Well, never mind. That was incorrect. But I know that the gas station's right up here, but I thought there was a tower at the gas station that you could see from across the map. But there isn't. There's just, I guess, the pole where the sign is, or some lights are above the gas pumps. Let's fill up both the vehicle and the jerry can. And I'm going to do this properly. Due to static, you should always take that out and place it on the ground so that it's grounded anytime you're filling a fuel can like that. Just like you should never get out of your vehicle, especially in the wintertime when the air is really dry and it builds up a lot of static electricity. Don't ever get in and out of your vehicle and go to and from the gas pump without first dissipating your electric charge. You can do it 1,000,000 times, might never happen, but it just takes one time where you have a charge, a spark. Okay, put this back in yonder. I'm not going to follow the road. I'm just going to go straight there because we are in a UTV. I'm not sure. I've probably talked about this before, but I'm not sure what UTV. I've never heard of a UTV. I don't know what the U stands for, but I'm guessing the T is terrain and V is vehicle. Ultimate terrain vehicle? To me, everything's just an ATV, which is all-terrain vehicle. And maybe they couldn't. I don't know if ATV is copyrighted by someone. Maybe they just had to call it a UTV due to copyright reasons. Like a Ford's got something called a Gator. This kind of sort of looks like this. It's very popular in the South, and where I'm from is these People call them golf carts, just generally just call them golf carts, but they're very, very popular. You can see people riding them all over the place. I mean, on the roads, because I don't. It's where I live back home in Georgia. It's not in the city. It's out in the country, and they're all over the place. Because you can just hop in them and go. There's no seat belts or anything. I'm sure you can get them with seat belts. And kids drive them because they're not really road vehicles, but kids will drive them all over the place. All right. Well, I'm not sure. I'm going to keep this building here for now, but I'm not sure I'm going to keep it here for. Well, I may wind up getting rid of it. We'll see. But my goal is, what I think I'm going to do, the next step, is I've basically done all I can do with bees. I've got the 5 beehives, which is what I wanted, which was what I wanted for income. And now that I've got them, there's nothing else to do with bees except just to keep harvesting. Is that an antenna? Yeah, 2 antennas. Is there 2 TVs in there? I only saw one. There's one upstairs. I didn't see a TV upstairs, did I? No, unless it's inside. I don't know what'd be in there, but some people put TVs in, stuff like that. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get... Whoa. Look at that. He walked all the way across that. Wow. I'm going to have to purchase some animals in the next video because I don't... There's really not much else I can do. I build the house and everything else you can build except for these Is it this? Yeah, these decorations, which I'm not that interested in at the moment, if ever. But I think I'm going to have to build some animals, and I'm going to try to build them within the radius, a stall or some such in the radius of this water tower because they need water, right? So I think that's what I'm going to try to do on the next episode. I'm just pleased that I can see in the top right-hand corner it's still recording and it's still working, so thank goodness for that. And I'll catch you then. Ciao.